The other semi-final sees yesterday we streamed Megan Kivlin in the last 16, and she managed to win against Tracy Pritchard. She takes on Sarah Kennedy, who's from Ardrossan, my own club, so interest for me there, keeping an eye on that score.
Megan's just back up from Wales as well, so the cream's certainly coming to the top in the junior singles this year.
It's very good third ball from Claire there. She's line 2. Lesley will just be looking to add a slight bit of grass. She doesn't like, turns her back on that one.
Lesley is her own worst critic.
Just added the extra weight there, that seen herself past, and a small chance here for Claire to draw for a 3. I think she'll be more than happy with 2 and getting onto the scorecard. Decent effort once again from Claire. Just sailing past. 2 shots to Claire Walker there, and that takes it to level pegging at 2 shots all.
I spoke to both girls this morning as they went down to the locker rooms to get changed. There was you could see the nerves in both their faces. I know Lesley always gets nervous before a big game, and Claire wasn't her usually bubbly self this morning, but hopefully they'll be relaxed by now.
Initial first couple of ends, we both settled down and both got the experience that they know how to win the game, so expect once players that let the nerves calm down, let it go to adrenaline, the balls will come to the fore and we'll see some top quality action.
I hope so anyway, I certainly expect so. It's good that we've got good weather this year. On this last Sunday it was pretty dismal. The stands are starting to fill up already, and you've got some people that'll be sitting there from now until 6 o'clock tonight for the finals.
See, this will be the next year we won't have the Sunday games, with moving from the Monday to the Saturday format. So make sure in your diaries if you're booking time or you're booking hotels or whatever coming down here.
I know, with Bowl Scotland we've been making sure that everybody knows this week there's thousands of cards and going around mentioning it, dates in the programme, on the website, on the Facebook page.
So other semi-finals on the go across the greens here at Northfield. There's gents junior singles, and there's obviously the pairs, triples and 4s from both formats. There's quite a number of international players, some household names taking part, and some people coming through who maybe weren't expected, but they're playing the bowls here at Northfield, and that's what wins you the titles.
That's it, you've got to deliver when it matters. This is the weekend. Claire's switching her hand here. Oh no, she's sticking to it.
I was speaking before the games got underway. I think the youngest competitor left is young Megan, and I think their oldest is 83 or 84.
83, 84. As I say, I was down at the players' entrance this morning and saw them all coming in and out. It was quite amazing to see the difference. Just shows anybody can play this game to a high level.
Just over the pace there from Lesley, slightly tight. Claire will be looking to get one closer than she has at the moment. Doesn't want to leave an open draw. Just a slight change of hand there.
Looks near the white this time.
And she touched across. Could be looking on for 2.
I think without a doubt. Still an open hand for Lesley. She's just not managed to find the weight this end.
Just going to pull up short here, I think. And Claire picking up another couple of shots.
Claire will be pretty happy with that, picking up a 2 or a 3 for a scrappy end.
think just the two from the reaction of Claire. Yep.
Two
After the show. I wonder if you see Claire's fiancé in the stands looking on. Well-known player around the greens of Scotland, Stuart Anderson, former world indoor singles champion. Make a formidable mixed pair.
Exactly. Sometimes it's not a good combination to have, though.
So Claire with the upper hand in the early stages, 4-2 lead.
I can assure you, Lesley would have no intention of playing with her husband, Blair.
See Derek Oliver there walking up the green. Gents singles semi-finalist. Defeated Scott Spears yesterday in the quarter-final in the last match that we streamed. Very good player, very consistent. One of the favourites for the national singles title. So we're focusing here on the ladies junior singles between current holder Lesley Doig and Claire Walker from Whitefield. Lesley with a strong opening ball there.
Should be quite satisfied with that. Claire sticking to her hand, though. She's coming with a game plan. She's sticking to this side of the green, going this direction. Tremendous effort, that. What a ball.
Just snuck away from the ball there. Jackson would be hoping it would have stayed with it. But Lesley going for a third title here at Northfield in the under 25s.
She is.
Won it a number of years ago. Shows how consistent she is with age, and obviously she's a lot of balls.
She seems to have been around forever, Lesley. To me, she has, obviously. But she just, every year she's playing balls at Northfield. It's in the diary. Very much a family affair for her this year. Her sister was through in the pairs, in the mixed pairs, sister Lorraine, and her brother-in-law Bruce is playing in the semi-final of the men's pairs today.
It's a wider line this time from Lesley. You know, that grass there, and it seems to have taken the weight off. Maybe not been played on too much throughout the week. He's holding on to one shot though.
Claire having a good look at this. Both these girls, they're so experienced that they're not going to rush into anything. They're thinking it through.
Claire sticking to the backhand. Maybe slightly more weight to try and punch Lesley through. Punch her own bolt. She gets the result. There was a few chances there, and if you were up in the head,
absolutely, it just shows the benefit of taking your time and thinking it through. You play the percentages. I'm sure she's over the moon with the result.
Yesterday in the quarter-finals, both girls seemed to settle down really quickly and get into their stride, and both managed convincing victories.
They did. It was a bit boisterous round on Green Bay where I watched them both yesterday.
Lesley will just be looking to draw in here. Claire currently lying a 1 or a 2. It's just pulling up a yard short, so it's like 2 more to Claire, and she'll take a 6-2 lead.
Claire will be very happy with the result at that end.
Could be quite a tactical battle with both players, even if they're not playing to the standard that you would maybe expect. There's still going to be a lot of shots that they can pull out from, you would think, from nowhere, if they maybe play 3 balls that are not good enough, but then 1 from the top draw.
They do. If you're the other player, you just know that no, you can't relax at all at this level.
Yeah, no counting chickens before they're hatched, certainly, especially in national semi-finals. It's a decent opener from Clare, just underneath the line, but the weight's pretty much spot on. Still sticking to opposite hands.
Absolutely, and Lesley looking a little bit frustrated there. Both these guys, they'll be watching each other's body language. It's quite a telling factor, giving the confidence when you're playing. I think Clare will be a bit disappointed at dropping short there.
And an opportunity to put a bit of pressure on. And Lesley just following her. She's line 2, but she'll be looking to put one closer. Just asking the marker how short she is. And the distance between the mat and the jack is deceiving on the cameras, and sometimes you'll see the girls walking up, they'll have a look, they'll assess their options.
A decent effort this time from Clare, and a good result.
You see just how wide that line is out there from that angle. Lesley just need to hope she runs on.
Just not pushing them at the minute. As I said at the start, the greens were ironed this morning, and anyone who's played at this sort of level, you'll know that after a while the green will slow. Lesley just seems to be getting caught out at the minute. See Lady President Liz Wallace at behind the head watching on. She's had a busy few weeks looking after her girls. I was speaking to her yesterday. I think she gets home for a couple of days and then she's heading off for more county finals.
It's a never-ending circle of games, but it's on the high level, that's what happens. Clare looking better this time. Just need to pull up, but
A great line there. This is a big ball coming up for Lesley now at this stage of the game. She doesn't want to be drifting to a 10-2 down.
Here she comes.
She's a pretty tough cookie mentally normally.
She looks as if she's under the weight again. 4 short balls, she'll not be happy with that.
Obviously, I know Lesley well. I know she'll be raging inside at that.
So 4 shots to Clare, and she takes a lead at 10-2. Even at this early stage in the game, it's losing a 4. It's not what you want, but as we've said before, Lesley has the experience.
She does, but Clare must be over the moon with the start she's made.
She'll be looking to ensure that she pushes on from getting to double figures. She knows what Lesley's made of, and she won't want to let her have any chance to get back into the match.
Clare pushed up a full length here.
She realises that Lesley struggling slightly for her weight.
This shows how so much of this game is played in the mind. If you see your opponent's got a weakness, you jump on it. He's pushed up that full length jack, and should be desperate for this ball to be putting pressure on Lesley again.
It's a decent opener.
Absolutely just what she's done. Got the distance anyway.
Always a lot of interest in the singles, in the junior singles games. You see a lot of decent players coming, sitting, watching, maybe knocked out at an earlier stage. Laura Cox there, one of the ladies internationalists, looking on.
That's a tremendous ball there from Clare. She really is applying the pressure now.
Lesley with a reply just underneath it. She'll be happy with that.
She certainly will be. As I say, Lesley will certainly not be fazed by the situation. She's come back from a lot worse, but
she won't be too disappointed with where that's finished. It's maybe a nuisance just in Lesley's eye. That's just,
as I said, Lesley's her own worst critic. If she's missed it by a bowl, the line by a bowl, you'll know straight away.
Three bowls with not bad weight, but just missing the line, and it's costing her at the moment. Claire will be looking to come in the forehand just inside of Lesley's bowl, maybe count for two, but not leave a target.
Exactly. She'll be looking to get another ball in this head anyway, just in case Lesley reaches and lifts the shot out. Again, she's taking her time. She's thinking about this.
She's not giving away much in the terms of body language. She's very relaxed.
This is a great effort again.
Just running through, just taking a big bend at the end there just to miss Lesley's ball.
Lesley's had 3 efforts here at the right distance. She just missed the line by a fraction each time. If she gets it this time, she's got bowler jack. It looks narrow from here.
Just to get past that one. So 4 good weighted bowls, but the line just off, and Claire scores another shot to move into 11-2 lead.
Interesting to see the Bowl Scotland policy of young board markers there. There's Mrs Dunwoody marking the board. I'm sure I'll see her later on and have a wee chat with her about that.
So Claire continuing to put the pressure on Lesley. 11-2 victory. Even at this early stage of the match, it's the 4 and the second last end. Could be playing on Lesley's mind slightly, do you think, Andy? Or?
Normally I would say so, but nothing plays on Lesley's mind too much. She's faced every sort of situation, and Claire knows that. Claire will just be driving herself on end after end here, but she must be absolutely delighted with the start she's made. Especially when you do that with your first ball.
And of course, first of 21 shots to reach the final, the ladies junior singles later on this afternoon. Claire just over halfway there.
She's missed the line again, Lesley.
She's starting to get the weight. I think with a player of Lesley's calibre, it's only a matter of time before the line comes and matches up with the weight. But at this stage, the pressure is more on her than it is on Claire. Claire just relaxing and drawing her balls away.
It certainly is. There's another one coming in.
And again, you see Lesley walking away, turning her back on the ball. 3 times in the match so far. She's getting frustrated.
She normally does that one ball every end, so I wouldn't read too much into that. But inside, she must be frustrated, really frustrated. And Claire's just piling it on.
Slightly higher line this time, but if her weight's good, she
Looks
should
a
come
line
down.
exactly a line for the jack here.
It's a very good effort from Claire.
Well, she's really turning the screw now, and Lesley's sticking to this hand.
She's lifting her hand this time.
I think she's had a run at this. She must be close from the way she's looking behind the head. Exactly. As I said,
exactly what she needed.
She's got all the shots. Claire knows that. And Claire, she'll be annoyed at that, but she'll know that she's playing well.
Up and have a wee look at this. Maybe have to change her hand and try and draw down. Lesley holding on to 2 at the moment.
I don't know. It's such a good draw. She's drawing across the head now, and she knows it's going to swing. She's been picking the line every time with her ball. She may just stick to the hand she's on, and make the ball her jack.
She's got her own two balls there. If she is slightly tight, so long as she gets a good weight.
It's a big change to change hands, change weights, change line.
Yeah, sticking to it.
Yeah, she's stuck to it. As I say, she played 3 fantastic balls already on this hand. And because it's across the head, it is going to swing quick, but she's just a bit heavy, I think.
Lesley will be looking maybe a yard and a bit to add another shot in here, and she'll be hoping she can do that here.
She's lying too, but this is a big ball. She's struggled for the line so far.
If she can draw this one in, get the jack and play her own length, it's a big boost at this stage.
So the score doesn't look half as bad. Well, it isn't half as bad, but
she's going for the forehand of the big draw.
She has no idea the weight here out here.
Looks to be on a decent line. Just needs to touch it before she goes past.
Oh, I think she'll be quietly satisfied with that result.
Gets a 3 back and moves on to 11-5, and I think we'll see a change in jack length here.
I think we'll see something different. But as we said at the start, these two girls, they know they're both class players. They can't relax. They've both got all the shots, and we're just starting to see that now.
She's shortened up slightly this time.
She has. She's not moved the mat, but she's changed the length.
The change in the length certainly looks to have worked for Lesley at the start of this end.
It has.
Yeah, very good.
Clearly looking just to drop a couple of feet here. Even drifting inside the jack to Lesley's ball, but she's still got the running on.
An interesting match-up to see, both players sticking to the opposite hands, and it's
they're so experienced, they've got a game plan, they're going to stick to it come what may. Lesley just trying to cover the back of the rink here. I don't know if it was deliberate, but
it's a very good ball.
Oh, she'll be pretty happy with that. This looks a better effort from Claire.
She's trying this time.
It's a fantastic effort here. Oh, she'll be over the moon with that.
Excellent bowling. And gives her a lot of the play as well with the way that the head is sitting.
A bit of a problem here for Lesley. She's been very wary of pushing the white. If she goes for the ball.
It just shows you how fast an end can turn on its head.
I think she'll keep her hand. She's even if she's wide on her nearest ball, she could push the blue one out. She won't really want to be inside to the jack. The shot ball would be great.
See, maybe just
we'll see just now.
A foot or so past it.
She's not a happy bunny there.
She's just overcooked the grass. Maybe might have worked if the line was inside, but I wonder if Claire she'll change her hand or she'll stick to that draw.
I think she'll keep her hand. She's got a free draw here. If she throws it wide, it's going to bend. She'll just be desperate to get the jack and get back to her long length. She didn't look happy on the delivery.
Looks a bit heavy.
Hand on head here. I think she feared for the worst. As I say, she'll be happy to get away with a 1 there, especially after Lesley's first 2 bowls.
So another shot to Claire Walker, and moves into 12-5 lead after losing the 3 to get the next end and to score on Lesley's length. She'll be absolutely delighted. So I think we'll see her return to the 3/4 to full length jack.
I would expect so. I'm sure both girls have been sitting up all night, probably awake all night, thinking of their tactics for this, because they know each other. They probably sat next to each other on the bus back from Wales last week, knowing there was a chance they'd play each other.
Sometimes it's more difficult to beat someone you know than someone you don't know.
It is.
You know how they can
I
play.
find it difficult to beat anybody these days, but
This is a hand that Claire's been playing very well.
I think she's missed the line this time though.
For her bowl, it doesn't seem to bend as much as some of the other ones have on the
Not at the longer length.
on this rink so far this weekend, and I think she's realised that she knows she can possibly play it a bit tighter.
Lesley's dropped it short again. The number of bowls she's played already, 2 metres short, is quite incredible.
Forcing Claire into a change. It might just be a blessing in disguise.
So it surprised me there that Claire has changed. I mean, that bowl's 7-8 feet short, but she's dropped one in.
There's room for Lesley to draw in the big swinging forehand. Her weight's good. She's not going to.
She must be decent here. Just drifting through.
Ran an awful lot when it hit that kind of bare patch, as you can see on the screen. And a lot of balls being played on these greens, so it's always going to be a bit bare, especially with the sun beating down as well.
We've had everything beaten down this week. Claire just getting clarification from the marker what the distances are between ball and jack.
She looks to be better this time.
Well, she's cut her shots down, but she's opened up the other hand. But that's the one that Lesley hasn't been playing. But she's going to be playing it now, and she's be desperate to reach this.
Just didn't move out there.
That's maybe why she's not been playing that hand.
We've seen a couple of times on this rink too that if you do miss the line, you're a yard or more over the weight, it just seems to hold past. You're playing that hand, you have to go either right for it or you have to be drawing weight. Absolutely fantastic bowl there from Claire. Forehand, played pretty much the same bowl she did before. And line 2, that'll give Lesley a slight headache.
Lesley's mentally a tough cookie on the bowling green. Anybody knows that. But she's really under pressure now.
Huge bowl this one.
She fancies her chances with this, just from the expression on her.
Whether she gets the bend at the end or not. She did, and
as I say, she's mentally a tough cookie.
she's got maximum result.
Looks like she's got the shot. Oh.
Yeah. She picks up 1, moves within 5 moves within 6 of Claire. That's 12-6. She'll be delighted there. She didn't want to go 14-5 down.
Absolutely. Although Claire lost the shot, she didn't have last ball. She played a good end. She played some decent bowls. She'll be more than happy with the way things are going.
A lot of games on this morning, the semi-finals of the cream of the crop, the national championships. You're getting involved on social media. Make sure you use the hashtag Northfield 2016 for your photos and your updates and your messages of support for players and teams.
It's been a fantastic week, yet again, at Northfield. Some big crowds, some great matches. The atmosphere's been incredible at times.
I think this afternoon you might just see some of the best matches we've seen for a number of years, because some of the players that are qualified through to semi-finals, a lot of the favourites, but if they can get through their semi-final matches, it could be some very, very interesting matchups.
Exactly, it's amazing what happens at Northfield to players. They're both scratching about at this end. Got a different jack length. Claire's looking very composed at the minute.
Very good second ball here from Claire.
And it's shown in her performance. No?
It takes a lot from experience from playing alongside multi-international Margaret Latham.
It's right indoor.
Just pulling up and turning Claire ball over once. Claire will be looking at this end with she's smiling inside.
Oh, a lot of glee. This is Leslie's length, and Claire's winning the end comfortably at the minute.
She's getting another ball in here. It's all sorts of pressure on once again.
She'll be looking for the gap between the outside ball and the end, and on her own. But this one would be second best. She'll be happy with that. Another pressure ball coming up.
I wonder if we'll see a runner here from Lesley. She doesn't have much at the back. She's 3 short balls.
She's had a good look at it.
Made up her mind anyway.
You'll never be able to read her face. So.
See, I think a forehand drive down the middle. The jack looks as if it's open.
Well, she's got all the shots in her locker, so she's changing to forehand.
It's as if she's lifted her hand.
She's pushed it.
She's going to get one of the balls out. Not be too disheartened.
Not the end of the world. She's cut it to 1, but Claire's got a free draw for a 2. I'm sure she'll be changing her hand now. Well, Claire's sticking to the backhand here. It surprises me, but she's playing it pretty well.
She's got the weight here. She's close.
I think she was just very wary of knocking up Leslie's wide ball. I thought she would have played the other hand onto her own ball and at least pushed through the length. Still, she's picked up a 1. She moves into a 13-6 lead. And I would expect we'll be going back to the long end. Although she's won the last 2 short ends that Leslie's played. But she's come in with a game plan. She's looking concerned at this jack, but she'd no reason.
And the other semi-final, the ladies' junior singles, is currently 7-4 to Megan Kivlin, East Lothian Cobb. She's taken on a draw since Sarah Kennedy, so not as high scoring in that match so far, but Megan young, very hungry for the game, and showing for her very young age she's huge talent. And the ladies singles proper, three-time champion Lorna Smith. She's currently 6-3 up against Busby's Donna Fleming, and in the other semi-final, Cumnock's Liz Hume is 7-6 up against Kirsty Ann Rowett from Motherwell Miners Club. A very good opener from Lesley there, just to rest Claire's and fall in.
Claire just missed the weight this time.
It's one of the first loose balls we've seen for a few ends from Claire.
It is.
Lesley will be looking to capitalise. I wonder, she'll change her hand.
I think the word desperate to be capitalised will be rather than looking. And she's just missed the line and it's going to drift across the head. Claire's still looking very composed out there. She looks a decent line here. She was guaranteeing to be up. She had a couple of options there, white or jack. Fortunately, she's just drifted through the hole. But that will be alarm bells for Lesley. She must get another ball in his head, and she's not paying much attention to it. She's pushed it too wide. It's caught the slower grass. Claire has the back ball now, so she's. Yeah. I can only imagine she's going to guarantee this.
I think with the way that Leslie's last ball's finished there as well, that the way that hand plays, you have to be inside it. And you have to be maybe a yard over the weight.
I think we'll see maybe 5 or 6 yards over the weight here and play ball or jack. She knows she's got the back ball. If she lifts the jack into the ditch. Second shot. I think the one thing for certain is she won't be short here. This could be a big game changer here.
Well, she would try and draw.
I find that really surprising. I'm sure she's kicking herself as she's walking up to the head. But Lesley pushed it wide and got the slower grass, and it's...
let it off there for Claire.
Absolutely.
Lesley had a couple of balls to try and add in another shot and didn't quite manage it, so she picks up the one. Moves to 13-7. Just where the marker's walking up and the girls are getting the jacks here. Just bring you some scores from the gents singles matches and the juniors. Aaron's Jack Harkness and Anchor's Craig Smith currently tied at 6 shots all, and Gary Malcolmson, former mixed pairs winner from Paul Mays, 10-8 up against Gordon White from Aberlady. And in the gents singles, Derek Oliver currently 8-6 down to Graham McDougall from Mount Vernon, and in the other semi, Holdsworth John Strachan is 9-7 ahead of Craig Poland from Marchmount, who we've seen with a fantastic comeback yesterday. So
I met Craig this morning as he was going to the locker room, and we had a chat about yesterday's game, and he agreed that we were right in our summary, that he was he found it difficult for the first hour and a half of the game, and he said he just relaxed when he got to 2011 and the magic appeared.
Shake of the head there from Lesley. She may be hoping that she can put a closer ball in here. She knows she missed the line. She has just been struggling with that line.
She has.
And the weight there, once again, not bad at all. But tighten across, and it gives Claire a chance to get another one in here.
This one looks a wider line. And it's going to drift in towards the jack now. That's a decent effort there.
Could very well be two to Claire. And once again we've seen Lesley wins the end, plays her own jack length, and Claire coming up with the goods early on. Well, this one's going to slow down or not. It's going all the way. See that one fall into the ditch.
It'll slow down now when it's hit the ditch.
Very, very rare that on this green especially that a ball will sit anywhere near the edge.
It's a bit unfortunate sometimes. You could play a fantastic delivery 6 inches 2 feet short of the ditch and it'll drift in. That's a fantastic ball there from Claire. She is really turning it on now. Just shows the importance of that ball falling in the ditch there. Lesley doesn't have the option of running it.
And Claire now with the choker maybe a yard off the edge.
I think Lesley will be delighted if she can get away with second shot at this end. If she gets the shot, great, but second shot will be her first priority.
Very difficult shot here to try and draw down.
I can see her mentally composing herself here and to psych herself up for this shot.
Opting for the backhand.
She's fancying this one. Oh, that was why.
You heard the
Claire could breathe easily now.
If you look at the sky, she knew she was very, very close there.
She's got a wry little smile on there, and she's a lovely girl, Lesley, but she's got some steel determination.
See there, Claire breathes a sigh of relief, and she knows she's a chance here.
Claire is bouncing up the green here. She knows she's got an open draw for a 3. She'll be desperate to drop this one in because there's no pressure on it. These balls are so important, the spares.
So on a decent line. It's very well played from Claire Walker.
Exactly. She'll be over the moon with that.
Fantastic bowling. This stage in the competition, this stage in the match, to draw in for a 3, just less than a foot behind the white.
See, that was Mrs. Dunwoody. There's obviously got the curtain dress on there, the curtain jacket.
So 16-7 now for Claire. Wonder if she'll be thinking about that finish line just yet.
Oh, I'm sure she's been thinking about it since she hit double figures. So it'll be a long way away, as we saw yesterday. And I've seen Lesley come out of worse situations than this, but Claire is a class act.
See there, just 12 ends played. There has been some high scoring ends with Claire. 4, Lesley replying with a 3, and 3 there from Claire. As you can see there, Andan Woody, ever the fashion icon.
Exactly, film star looks. I'm sure we'll be having a wee chat later on. I'll be ducking.
See the crowd they are starting to pick up now as well. The sun comes out and the games get to the business end. You'll see more players as well, more fans coming to watch the finals later on in the afternoon. Not a bad opener there from Claire.
I say there's no signs of panic on Lesley. She's just played I would say that's a normal bowl for her. I mean, but it's nothing that Claire won't be expecting. She'll know that she's got to fight right to the end here.
If you're looking at this from the outside in, you're looking at the score, looking at the way that the game's been going, and for Lesley to do a ball like that, but Claire absolutely fantastic. Just no pressure at all, just following it up, know what she has to do and getting the right result.
She'll be elated by that. Not only that, she's covered the jack to that side that Lesley's been playing.
not a bad effort there from Lesley. You see it drifting away, but she maybe just a slight blade of grass and she would have been able to get that.
I think she'd be concerned that she didn't get the right weight there. She'd have been looking to draw that in, and that was 2 yards past the white. Half a smile there even as Claire's delivering that. Maybe it was a grimace.
But she is lying a pair.
She is.
2 big balls to come for Lesley.
I don't think Lesley will be chasing the white here. I think she'll be just trying to draw her normal game. And that's a grimace.
She looks heavy again. She's even heavier. And I don't think she would have been that heady. I think she must have played that shot looking at the 2 balls behind the head.
Exactly. And that surprises me.
Someone with her experience being 16-7 down and 2 down at the head, it's maybe the way she's been playing. She's thinking she needs to take a chance.
Do something desperate here. I can't see her running it again. I'm sure the next one will be the draw. She's maybe decided, I'm going to run at one of them.
Yeah.
I'll make it the third one and I'll go back to the draw to at least cut down the head.
Claire can put the pressure on here and draw a third. It's
curious to see. She may go to the back of the rink and force Lesley into the draw.
As we've seen this weekend so far, it's difficult to.
Which is what she's tried to do.
It's worked out not too bad for her.
Well, we'll see if the marker puts up a 1 or a 2. It may have changed it.
Yeah,
It's
just
a
the
1. She's turned her shot out, which may change Leslie's shot. Her only problem is if she does have a run it and she's wide, she could take her own out and lose a 4.
It's not exactly what she wants to be doing at this stage in the game.
No. Any youngsters watching, this is the thing to do. Come up and look at the head. Think it out.
I think we'll see a draw shot for you from Liz. I think you're right. She thought to herself she'll play 1 with the weight, but she knows she has to draw this.
Well, she doesn't now that Claire's taken the shot out, but her only danger, as I say, is going wide and lifting her own ball out with ditch length.
She's changed her
Which
hand.
is exactly why she's changed her hand. She's playing for ball or jack.
She's not far away at all.
And that shows the value of experience and thinking things through.
She picks up a single, and
Claire was really unfortunate there that she did turn her own second shot out, because I don't think Lesley would have played that ball if she hadn't. Still, it was an interesting end.
so what does Lesley do now? She's tried the distance length.
Well, as we discussed yesterday, sometimes you just throw the jack in the ditch and let the opponent pick the length. I remember as we were talking about yesterday, in the old days when there was a rule where you could actually give the jack away. I remember, I think it was Martin Rice with the gents under 25 team. He won an international game, something like 32-0. He never threw the jack yet. He just made sure that the opposition threw the jack every end.
Well, it used to give you the advantage of having the last ball.
Exactly.
You can only do it now at the start of the game and with an extra end.
You can.
So there is still that option that if you're playing team games, you want to give your opponent the start with the jack and take it. But I think a lot of players are playing singles prefer just to draw and get their own length.
Claire's lying the shot. It's not close, but she'll be happy enough she's lying the shot. And she will have been expecting Lesley to be piling balls around the jack.
The way the game's been going so far, Claire's just been the more consistent of the two.
Just as I say that, Lesley does pile a ball around the jack, and that's what Claire would have been expecting from the start. But she's romped into a 16-8 lead, and she knows she's just got to keep digging in here. She looks concerned. It was a good effort, and there are 2 decent position balls at the back there. Long gone are the days when the girls and the ladies would just draw. These girls can play all the shots. They're both playing at the top end of the game.
Yeah, very good third ball there from Lesley. Claire will take her time about this. It's a sensible thing to do.
I say any youngsters or bowlers new to the game watching this today, this is the thing to do. When the position of the head changes, come up and have a look. It's amazing how when you reach the head, the angles look different, the options become clearer.
You might go standing on the mat and you see a ball and you think, well, that's not very close, but you walk up and it's closer than you think.
It sometimes can be horrific when you get to the other end.
Makes you change your mind. But I think one of the key things you have to do is once you get to the mat, you decide on your shot. You don't try and think about it when you're walking back. You know what you're going to play.
Well, we've seen Claire play 2 or 3 balls, maybe 3 or 4 yards running here. If she pushes Lesley's ball onto the jack, she's got 2 great receiving woods there, and she may just be looking at that.
And the one shot she did play, she got a good result. She
really
chap and lie.
A fantastic smooth delivery, that ball.
Just to hold.
That's a great effort.
She'll be more than happy with that second shot
she's got
as well.
Second, and it opens up the option for that shot I was just talking about with her last one, because she knows the line now. If she plays the same line with a yard of running,
it's just experience shown there that she knows she has 4 balls, she can use all 4.
I think Lesley Doig coming up the other side of the green and trying to drift one just inside that last ball that Claire's played and take that shot away from her. As I say, if you saw Claire's delivery was so smooth, Leslie's wasn't, but that's the way Lesley plays. If Lesley gets a smooth ball away, she'd be worried.
It's a big ball coming up here for Claire.
And what that ball's done is, if Claire was tight with this heavy running shot, she's not going to take her own out, because that ball of Leslie's is stopping her.
And I think the key thing is with the second shot in play now, she has the option to play the weight to get the ball without the jack.
I think she definitely will. This could basically get her so near the finishing line here. Of course, she'll prove us wrong by going and playing a dead draw. Just pausing the next rink's obviously a bit of action on it. Yeah, she's just played the draw. There's a couple of times she's just decided not to play the forcing shot.
It's the first result coming through from the singles and the gents singles. John Strachan from Holdsworth through to this afternoon's final Blue Ribbon event, 21-7 win over Craig Poland from Marchmount. So congratulations to John and all the very best for the final.
I saw John's quarter final last night. It was an amazing end. It was an absolute thriller. When he got the winning shot, he shook hands with his opponent, as you do, and ran about 5 rinks across the green celebrating. It was quite amusing. And I spoke to him this morning. I thought he'd done a hamstring. He was just laughing about it. But what he did do this morning, I noticed, he had his headphones on and he was so focused on today, and it's shown in his performance.
Holdsworth looking for another national champion with Peter Jones last year winning the gents senior singles, so it's a decent club, and
it is a decent club.
It's a very, very good setup there. Played there earlier on this season in under 25s.
So I believe it was. I see him celebrating at the back of the rink. I'm sure Mr. Campbell will make an appearance today that John's got to the final.
Back to the ladies junior singles. Claire Walker currently 16-9 up against the holder Lesley Doig. Good tussle. This is getting Lesley's just.
She's inching closer here.
She's coming back into it. Claire was well in front and cruise control, but Lesley showing what she's made of. 2 good opening balls, just drifting past slightly. You can see the kind of bare patch there in the middle of the rink. Maybe just once it picks onto that and just runs past, it's.
Claire made a decent effort here. Oh, she's just run into the back and pushed Lesley closer. Still 1 to red.
As Lesley goes to play our ball here, the other gents singles semi-final. Derek Oliver and Graham McDougall's currently tied at 13 shots each, so very close affair, and rank number 1 next to us here.
Lesley dropping another one in. She's
could be 2 there.
Could be 2. Well, marker's been asked to pop in and have a look.
Looks from both sides. Signals 2.
2.
So
the lollipops are fantastic for the crowd. There's nothing worse than sitting in the crowd not knowing how many shots are. She's looking confident with this one, is Claire. She's certainly picked a line.
she needs to run it. It's a great a line there for what she wanted to play.
Well, Leslie's got a chance to come round Claire's ball here and just turn the jack for a 4, but every time she's gone out here it's dropped a couple of yards short with a different, just fresher grass, so that must be going through her mind. Her option is coming the other hand, just drifting inside Claire, pushing her own ball onto the jack.
Pushing Claire's in and cutting it down from 2 to 1, but
this is why they're playing at the top level of the game, and I'm sure she'll choose the shot that's right. We'll just try and cover all our options here in the commentary.
Sticking to the backhand.
She is. As I say, every time she's gone out here, it's ended up being slow because she's gone wider.
She's guaranteed the weight this time.
This is a decent effort here. This is a decent effort here.
Very close to what she wanted to touch that jack there, and she giving herself a good back ball as well, which could play in Claire's mind slightly.
At least Claire will watch. Claire was interesting. She went behind the head here to watch the line that was coming up to see that it would bend to the jack, and it has bent behind the jack, so she knows it does bend. When you see it from this end, Claire's own ball does look a real blocker.
I wonder if she'll play inside it.
Well, she may. We'll find out just now.
She's trying to draw.
I did. She's got the line.
She looks very close.
This is a fantastic effort here.
Oh,
what a ball
that is from Claire.
As I say, it was interesting. She did watch Leslie's ball here, and she learned so much from it.
She moves on to 17 and within 1 end 4 shots of a final place, and she'll be delighted with that being 2 down. Lesley would have moved into double figures, and she's just given herself a slight bit of breathing room once again, and she knows what she has to do. She's been here plenty of times before.
Shows how quick the turn. Lesley was so close to breaking a 4. Claire goes up and draws a terrific shot. Her heart will definitely be pumping now the minute you get to that 17. And she's pushed up the length she's been consistent with.
A bit of adrenaline showing.
A wee bit of adrenaline, yeah, but at least it's round the back. She's not tightening anyway. And as most top class players, when they sense danger, they tend to pull out the big shots here, and Leslie's dropped a good one in there.
Less experienced players would maybe change their hand and try and play the chap and lie shot, but Claire's sticking away in the hand she's been playing. She's just drawing and drawing and drawing. Pulled up shot there, but she won't be too disappointed, I think.
This could be a telling ball here if Lesley can drop another one in and just put a wee bit of pressure on Claire, which she seems to have done.
She looks good. Should be counting for 2.
Claire's played some telling balls with her third wood so far. She's getting clarification for the marker. She's sticking to her hand though. She's marching up the green after it.
gets that bend down.
She'll be quite happy with that.
It's a self-guaranteed second shot and gives herself options.
Definitely. She's certainly got Lesley thinking. She's changing her hand now. When your opponent's on 17, you've got to start thinking differently. Cover options.
Great effort here from Lesley.
Oh, she's well played.
An acknowledgement there from Claire as she...
Very sporting from Claire there.
I think we might just see exactly the same shot from Claire trying to draw up forehand, and if she can get second shot, she can get first, great, but second shot at this stage is...
Possibly. We've been proved wrong before. There is obviously the option on the other hand.
Yep.
She's having a good look around all the other games, which surprises me. I thought she'd be totally focused on this shot here.
Sticking to the forehand.
Sticking to it.
Got her eye rink next door.
That's what happens when you look at the other rinks. You lose that wee bit of focus. She'd have to recompose herself here, which she's done. A terrific delivery she's got.
Must be trying here. Just pulling up shot. Should be kicking herself here.
She will be. I think we'll see Lesley go back to the other hand here, where she's been swinging them in. The first two balls came swinging in.
And Lesley looking like she's moving on to double figures, save for any drastic errors. And the game plan changes again once you get within 6 or 7 shots. She'll be looking to keep scoring, get herself back into the match.
Done. That was a smooth delivery. I'm sure if her husband Blair's listening to this, we were just talking about that yesterday about her delivery, and he worries every time she gets asked me though.
I don't think she'll be too disheartened with
No, she's picked up a couple. She's picked up a couple, and she's double figures is a milestone, a big milestone.
So, 6 shots in it, Claire. Currently leading 17-11. The ladies singles, Lorna Smith, so well known around the greens here at Northfield, going for her 5th final in a row, I believe. She's currently 9-9 with Busby's Donna Fleming, so she's got a match in her hands there by the sounds of things.
She has. She had a big beaming smile this morning, Lorna, when she came in to the complex. I think that was more to do with the sunshine than anything else. I remember last year it was not the most pleasant of days.
Decent start from Lesley, just dropping maybe 2 feet behind the jack. This is a hand that Claire's been playing really, really well so far.
She has. But she's just drifted inside the line.
Balls don't seem to be getting much of a bend there. Seems to be quite straight towards the jack. And
I haven't seen that. Lesley will be desperate to sit one on a front toucher here. It would be the dream ball for her. But she's pushed it on that wide line, and certainly plenty of room here for Claire.
just gets punished slightly out there. And the other ladies semi-final, Kirsty Ann Rowett, currently 15-10 up against Cumnock's Liz Hume, so local interest there for the Ayrshire viewers.
This time Claire's pushed it out in that wider line. That's a chance. She'll definitely feel that's a chance missed. You just sense this is a big point in the game here.
Very big end. Someone, whoever scores in this end, feel take the momentum into the next, and
neither of them wants to score, it would look like.
obviously it's a crucial stage in the game. You can tell both slightly tightening up in the shoulders, but 3 balls to come. And
I actually half expected Claire to come up there after her second ball just to compose herself, but she looks very good this time.
she's got a line.
Oh, she'll be over the moon with this.
Yeah, fantastic ball from Claire. Right when it's needed, because it puts the pressure all on Lesley's last ball.
Big pressure. She's just getting on with it this time.
Doesn't look phased at all.
No.
Whether she's got the weight here, she's got a line. She's got the weight here, she's got a chance.
It's very unfortunate there.
Just lost one of the cameras there.
I'm only going by her facial expression there.
Claire's still lying on the one shot.
Just drifting through the gap. Claire will be looking to drop another one in here. I think she's up a decent road.
She's trying very hard, just needs to run the last bit. But one shot, I think, to Claire, and she moves on to 18.
She's picked up the one. She'll be raging inside. It's only a one, but I'm sure she'll go back to her favoured longer length here.
Just to bring you up to date with the gents junior singles, and Annan's Jack Hartness, he's been beating all comers this week, and he's currently 18-7 up against Anchor's Craig Smith, who was 6 each in that match, so Jack pulling away there. But a very tight semi-final between Gary Malcolmson and Gordon White, 16 shots each. So Jack, just a youngster, picked up the SYBA triples on Monday, so he's shown he's worth it in the national stage, and he's doing it in the big stage as well.
He's certainly done himself a lot of favours this week. He's been a breath of fresh air. He's plays with the game with a smile on his face. Had a couple of chats with him this week, and he's such a likeable lad, and he's got some tremendous ability, I think.
Watching his bit of his quarter-final yesterday against last year's runner-up Paul Kane, and he just seemed to absolutely no fear out there.
He's very composed. I mean, I saw his first round game. I watched it against John Fleming, and he just beat John up. John knows it. He had a chat with John as well, and he's got a very wise head on young shoulders. The
players he's been playing against, he said John Fleming and so Mark Hagan, that's a very experienced player, county and under 25 level, played internationals before. It's, for a boy of his age, it's really some great achievement. And
he doesn't get phased, and it's safe to say he's on our radar.
The ladies junior singles here. Claire Walker currently 18, 11 up against Lesley Doig. Lesley obviously current holder, two-time champion. Claire playing some very, very good bowls, and one there just sneaking in.
Made topple in, yes.
Lesley just pulling up short again.
She's just tensing a little bit here. Claire will be looking to pounce here if she could find a line to the white and move it back 6-8 inches. She'll be lying game.
Being at 18 and playing against a player of Lesley's stature, she'll be looking to get this game finished as soon as she possibly can. And
this is an effort here.
Very, very close here. She falls over. It's a great ball,
and it's not toppled yet. Lesley can still see the hold at somebody who's behind the head there.
3 big balls to come in this end, and
I think Lesley's just looking for a second shot here, and she's missed the line.
She's nearly got a fortunate turn their own ball, but Claire with a chance here to draw.
She certainly has. There's nothing in her road.
She can draw a third ball in here, and it puts all sorts of pressure on Lesley. If she draws this third one, she's lying for a place in the final. So
she's taking her time, she's thinking it out, she knows what she's got to do.
Winner of this game plays the winner of East Lothian Co-op's Megan Kivlin and Ross and Sarah Kennedy. Just a couple of ranks across.
The adrenaline must have been pumping with this ball, and she's played it.
She looks very close.
Oh,
this stage in the game, that is absolutely fantastic from Claire.
Line match here.
I don't think you could have played a better ball there.
I don't think you could have. I certainly couldn't.
Just shows the experience and the calmness that that Clare has. She'll be desperate to win her first national title outdoor.
Leslie's got. She's got a lot of options here. She could be changing her hand here and having a run at this. If she's inside the jack, she's more or less guaranteed to take one of the shots out. She could promote her own. Exactly what she's trying.
Yep. So, has she got the line?
Unfortunate.
Went through the gap, and Claire Walker looks to have picked up 3 shots. Leslie's head down. She knows her grasp on the ladies junior singles title has come to an end.
Well played, Claire.
Outstretches.
As I say, the girls, they're good pals. They knew what they were coming into today. I'm sure Claire, she will be absolutely buzzing now.
An absolutely fantastic win for Claire.
Exactly. Just make sure they both get this card signed and timed right. It was an interesting game, that very interesting game.
It was indeed. It was a game where both players took a wee while to settle, but when they started playing the balls, some of the balls that were on show were fantastic. You know, there was a couple of 3s and a 4, but the shots that were played well. And as you saw there, that last ball from Claire was, I say that's probably shot of the match.
Oh, definitely. Claire's got a few hours now to go and compose herself, think about this afternoon.
She'll be more than happy to be into the final. And you see, she's won national titles indoor before, but it's her first final here at Northfield.
This is a big breakthrough for her here.
She's been threatening to do it for a couple of years, and I think now that she has got there to that final, she'll be going in there. I think she'll be going in there with the tag of favourite, but whether she lets that get to her head, I wouldn't think so. She's so experienced for a young girl.
She is.
And they say is captain of the under 25s team. She's played junior international for a number of years, indoor and outdoors, and I think there's a fiancé Stuart coming in to congratulate her.
The bag carrier. Come on, Stuart, pick up the bag.
So Stuart not playing this week, so
no.
we'll support on Claire. So, but as you said, a fantastic win, and 21-11 against a player. She'll
be absolutely flying after that.
And she'll need to go in, calm herself down, and maybe go around, watch some of the other bowls, and take her mind off the final before.
I'm sure she will. There's quite a few Lanarkshire boys out there playing just now.
See the Edelwood boys are skipped by Alec Kelly, and the 4s have a very, very good chance.
They're up against 4 tough guys from West Hill County players.
There's a lot of good players. You see the triples, Paul Foster and his Tune Portland team, Colin Howie and Colin Doig.
There was a massive crowd watching that game yesterday afternoon. It was decent.
But you can see there on rank 1, just as we're just going to speak to Claire, but you see Derek Oliver there walking up the green. I'm going to try and get a word with Claire and get her thoughts and feelings on that victory, but
she'll be just coming down to earth a little bit just now.
Saying the other two girls in the final, obviously the semi-final, you've got Megan Kivlin, who we've seen yesterday, and Sarah Kennedy from Ross, and Sarah also involved in the under 25 squad in Wales. So obviously the cream of the crop, as you said earlier, they're rising.
I was at the.
We'll just pass you over.
Okay.
We'll see what Claire our thoughts on the win in the semi-final against Lesley.
That was lucky, wasn't it? I love that little talking scene. But I thought it was a pass. semi-finals like a semi-final.
That's what she's been.
Good start, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
And I believe the technical issues have been ironed out, and we'll pass you over to congratulate Claire Walker in her fine victory and see her thoughts ahead of that.
Claire Walker, junior singles finalist. How do you feel?
Feeling excellent. Second game's always been my bogey game, so I was just thankful to make it to the semi-final, never mind the final, but definitely it feels brilliant.
And a good feeling taking out the holder, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Lesley have been friends for nearly 10 years now, so thankfully we've never had to play each other until now, but it was a really good tussle, so it does feel good.
So you've got a bit of a wait now until you get back on at 2 o'clock, so what's the plans now?
Just change, chill out, relax a wee bit, maybe watch a couple of the longer games that are going on, but definitely just try and chill out, not do anything too strenuous.
Good stuff. Well, thank you for talking to us today, and I'll pass us back to the studio.
Thank you.
Yeah, obviously delighted Claire Walker there, talking ahead of our final later on this afternoon. Just to finish up before we take a break before the finals, obviously a very good win for Claire, and what do you think Lesley will be thinking?
I know what she'll be thinking, but I think she'll be more frustrated than anything. She's got so much ability and she just didn't perform today. But she's been there before, she'll be back. And that's what happens when you get two top class players. They just keep going. They don't take the foot off the throat when you've got somebody in trouble, and Claire definitely performed today.
Yeah. So for this morning, that's our coverage over here at Northfield, but we will be back this afternoon, so keep your eyes and ears peeled. If you look at the Bull Scotland website and Facebook and social media pages to see which game we will be streaming later on this afternoon. Just waiting for the conclusion of the rest of the singles matches before the decision is made. So big thanks to Andy for joining me, and for I will be back myself, Colin, Derek McCabe. There'll be other people in and about the commentary booth later on this afternoon for one of the finals, and we'll bring you up to date with all the scores as well. I hope you can join us then. Thank you.